Today I'm going to show you how you can figure out what size barn you need on your property, so stay tuned. Hi, this is Paul from CountryCraziness.com. If you're interested in post-frame construction, tractors, and homesteading, well, you've come to a good place. Why not subscribe, tap the bell, and join in on the conversation. One of the most difficult things there is when you're building a post-frame structure is figuring out how big a structure do I need. And when I did a video a couple of years ago that I showed, I cut out a bunch of little pieces of paper and put it on graph paper and tried to figure out how I was going to do things. But now there's a much easier way to do it online. And I'm going to show you a tool for doing that today. And then I'm going to carry it into a video that follows this because it goes way beyond just figuring out your floor plan. And at the end of that second video, I'm going to show you how you can access that information for yourself. You know, one of the things about when you design a floor plan is it gives you the opportunity at that point in time to figure out where do I want my doors and what kind of doors do I want. This is the time where it's really a good place to figure all that out. So let's take a look. I want to show you this planning tool that's available now. Okay, so here we go. What we have on this tool is we've got an area where we can adjust the length of the barn and also the width of the barn. And that way we can play around with different items that we throw inside of it to kind of come up with the best direction that we want. And over on the side here, you've got these drag and drop squares, so you can bring something over and just drop it right in. And when you do that, you're going to see that there's a description of it being a car, but it's more importantly going to give you the dimensions of what it is, the way it's sitting in there, so that you can size it appropriately. In this case, I think this is a dually pickup truck. It's a pickup truck, and you can change the size of any of these items by grabbing onto the corner and then pulling on it, and you can fatten it up or skinnier it down or make it as big as small as you want. And as you start getting things in here that are appropriate to what you have that you want to store, then you can resize the building to fit what you're actually going to be able to put in here. Now, not everything that you're going to want to put in maybe is going to be on this available ledger of things that are tools that you can pull over there. But what I've done when I've played around with the thing is I've taken items that are similar in shape and then I've sized them appropriately. I found that, for instance, a car is very close to the size of my tractor with a loader on it. So I can take that, and if I take an ATV like this, I can resize it and make it so that it's kind of like a box blade. Or I can make it so I can put another one in of some other sort and see what I can do with that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can put in different types of objects. But here's the deal. When it comes to doors, there's a couple of different things you commonly see people do. One is just to have everything go through in and out on regular garage doors, either on this side or on the ends, like I did on my barn. But another popular thing that people sometimes do is to put a sliding door along one or both ends of the barn and then pull their items into the barn and park them diagonally inside of stalls. So that's why I say it's a good idea to figure out what you want to do with your doors at the same time you're trying to figure out how big a barn you want, because you can play around with the dimensions, and if you really want to have a center aisle, then you can get this thing so it's sized appropriately. And when you're all done, said and done, then you're ready to go to the next part of the free planner, and that will allow you to put in the exact length and width of the building that you decided you wanted. One final thing, no matter what size you come up with on this, you're going to need 50% more within the first 5 years. So if you can buy more, buy it. If you dig this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe down below. And if you want to see more about this planning tool and how to access it, click on this video up above.